Hey y'all, Michael Blueface Plus. Thanks again for tuning in. This week of we're going to be pulling this lower unit to do water pump. So we got the motor up and running. So that's good news. So we got a few bolts. Let's take a quick little overlook. Looks like we're going to have a bolt here. We got one here. We'll have to get this out of there. Got one here. And then this will come out, and then I think there's like one or two more bolts in there. And on this side, you got that bolt, that bolt. We're gonna trim the motor up. We're gonna end up trimming the motor up as far as we can before we loosen up some bolts. But let's show you this kit we got. So, in this kit, it comes with these parts here. Got some new seals. That's where I believe the hookup is. Right here's the got a little pin in there. Look at that. Huh. But there's your water pump. And here's some gaskets and a plate on the bottom. Basically just picked this up online. Just an aftermarket from a marine shop. So, you know, they're pretty much all about the same thing. Obviously, OEM's the best way to go. Also, you may want to have some anti-seize when we go to reassemble the bolts, because we're going to be in salt water. We don't want those bolts to you know, get, you know, stuck in there. So if it has to be serviced again. So we're going to go ahead and get started on this and see how this all works out. Update you guys through the process. Alrighty guys, so you definitely want to trim your motor up. Put it in gear and forward before you drop it. We had 1, 2, 3, 4. There was 5, 6, 7 bolts total, I believe. Here's the parts that came out. Basically used a 5/8 and a 9/16. This is what it looks like. We had to disconnect just this little hose, and that's slotted, so we just tapped on it. And then obviously you can see we got some critters living in here. Gross. So let's go ahead and clean this up a little bit before we start working on it. Good old simple green job on it. And that chair works quite well for holding it. We're going to go ahead and clean everything up real good. Look at that. Ugh, some nasty stuff in there. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to start rebuilding this. Get this old housing out. You can leave the shaft on. Alright, we're doing a quick little flush.
Been conformed that way for so long.
Alright, so that's what she looks like, a dud.
Yeah. Yeah. But anyway, you gotta watch through.
Alrighty guys, we got her all put back together. I hope those pictures kind of help. We're going to go ahead and get ready to slide this back in there and get all the hardware back on, torqued in. It looks like whoever had it built before, there's 2 metal plates. I think there's only supposed to be 1, so just double check your specs. Make sure you hand torque all your bolts in there. Don't want to snap any of that off. There was some caulking down in the bottom and a little bit of caulk here up top just to help seal it. So we're going to get ready to slide this thing back in. All right, here we go. After doing the water pump and everything, gonna fire this baby up. Nice stream. Alrighty, y'all, so that's how you do the water pump. You want that stream, you know, going just like that. Overall, we got this thing running tip-top shape. Did a bunch of work to it. Check out some of those videos. Y'all, thanks, take care, and God bless.